Alright, folks, watching this idiot, and we are back with.
Not Jonathan. Wait, I am Jonathan.
We're going to be heading on to chapter number 3. Figure out why the Beijing police are after us.
I don't know what to make of this case, Ace. There's no end to the number of enemies a gang leader like Cheng could have made.
Senior Trooper Ace, whose bad side are you on now?
What you talking about, Ingrid?
The Beijing police have demanded that we cease our investigation and hand over all of our evidence by the end of the day.
The Beijing police, but we haven't.
I don't want to hear any excuses, Archer. You need to wrap up this investigation now.
What are we gonna do, Ace? We still have no clue who could have murdered Cheng. You're right. You never figured out what was going on with Sanjay and the kids gathering up at the Summer Palace. For all we know, it could have linked to our murder. Let's go back.
Yep.
That's no bueno.
That's kind of what happened with Bye Bye.
Sanjay, who is that? He was the kid from the previous district with the elephant who died.
It's amazing. Some people watch these videos religiously, and some people just watch them when they come out. It's interesting. I will say what's actually interesting is I looked at my statistics, and I only get 28% of my total views from the U.S. So basically 75% or like 70% of my views come from countries outside of the U.S. Anyways, just a random thought. I thought that was kind of cool.
Well, some of those views from Germany came from me the last few weeks.
Ooh, that looks necklace and then decorative box. Do I see it out here?
I don't see it either.
Oh my goodness, it's a box.
Right there.
It's an octagon though. I was looking for like a square, not like a different shape. Won't be able to get that star on the first try.
And apparently they've started this new stickers album thing for a criminal case in game.
Yes, and so I'm going to probably look at that at the additional investigation because I believe from what I've been told it happens when you complete elite mode. And I've already completed 10 elite modes, so I'm wondering if it's just something that's going to pop up at the end. We can actually probably check that out after this. Quick, Ace, we might not have had much time before the Beijing police sees our evidence. Oh, that's you, sorry.
What have you found? A box? There's no time to lose. Let's rummage through it. And that necklace is pretty fancy. Why would somebody leave something so valuable lying around? But well spotted. There's some hair on the necklace. I'll let you collect a sample. And check out this bottle. I have no idea what it contains, but I bet it costs a few bucks. If I sold all the clues we found so far, I'd be a rich man, Ace. Sorry. Anyway, you're right. There's a tag on the ball. Good thing I've always got your dusting kit on hand. We need to solve this murder as quickly as possible, Ace, so let's get cracking.
Nice. So yeah, after we get all these clues, we'll go to one of the previous cases that I've completed on elite mode and see if we can see what the stickers are all about. Because I've heard different things from different people telling me stuff. Interesting.
There was a stone in the box you picked up, Ace. Seems kind of out of place among these trinkets. There's something engraved on it. It reads, "Cheng, never forget where we came from." And it was signed by Yun. When we spoke to her earlier, it seemed she was only interested in one thing, Cheng's money. But this message suggests otherwise. Let's talk to Yun.
That's a surprise. Surprise, our suspect's not telling us everything in the first couple chapters? No. No. Alright, let's get the hairs.
Good job collecting a sample of that hair from the necklace you picked up, Ace. Let's look for a match in our database, quick.
Oh, so we're not even gonna send it to Lars. Alrighty.
Looks like the kind of bottle you have fancy alcohol in.
Looks like an absinthe bottle. Not that I would know what that means, but... Ooh.
Consider this payment, Jake.
How much you want to bet that that's from the police officer?
Maybe. The tag attached to the bottle you found reads, "Consider this payment." It's signed by our victim. But it's not addressed to anyone. How could we possibly figure out who this payment was for? Want to send a bottle to Lars? Well, he should be able to tell us what it contains at least. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'll bet you it's payment. I bet you he's paying off the police so that they wouldn't, like, arrest him. Or that guy sprung him in 24 hours, so maybe that was his payment. That's actually probably more like it. Oh.
Middle one.
Yeah. I still got it in mind.
Sanjay.
Sanjay.
The hair on the necklace you found belongs to Sanjay. There's no way Sanjay could have afforded a necklace like that. He must have stolen it. Now they say it wasn't part of Chang's gang, but somehow I don't believe him. Let's go question Sanjay again.
Oh, I didn't know he said he wasn't. I guess I just assumed that he was.
Can you explain the engraving on the stone Senior Trooper Ace found?
Well, the stone has special significance for Chang and I. We were so poor when we were young. We didn't even have toys. We had to make do with skipping stones across the water by the Summer Palace.
Aw, how sweet. That's why you wrote "Never forget where we came from." You wanted to remind Chang that money didn't matter because you had each other.
Don't be ridiculous. I wanted to remind him how terrible it was to be poor. Chang was threatening everything we worked for with his recklessness. Everyone in Beijing knew about his crimes. I won't give up being rich without a fight, Senior Trooper Ace. There are certain necessities a woman needs, like my personal Tai Chi trainer. Not to mention those frankincense oil massages I get to boost my circulation. I simply couldn't live without them. I love this lifestyle too much to see it torn apart.
Well, if Senior Trooper Ace discovered you murdered Chang to avoid your criminal empire being brought down, then we'll be taking you down. Criminal empire.
Yeah, it's kind of a bold statement there, Archer.
Sanjay, how did this necklace come into your possession? Did you steal it for Chang?
Where did you find that, Senior Trooper Ace? Alright, I admit it. I stole the necklace. A kid's gotta make a living, but it wasn't for Chang. Chang just saw me steal the necklace, and said he could use my skills like mine in his gang. But I already had a better offer. I've got a brighter future than being a petty criminal, Senior Trooper Ace. I can be useful.
Let's hope your brighter future isn't tainted by criminal conviction, Sanjay.
That's weird. So he's already got another offer. Uh-oh. Sombra.
Those jerks.
Sombra lights are flashing in my head right now. But anyways, I gotta grab a whole bunch of stars, and so I'll see you guys back in 9 hours. It's been Pitching Ace 88.
And Jonathan.
Over and out.
It's Auf Wiedersehen.
Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Link our case on Facebook. Triplets are named May, June, and April, but when were they born? Very good question. Very good question. Hey, what can you tell us about the bottle Ace sent you, bro? Well, the bottle contained a rather expensive cognac. There's nothing on it which could give me more information about the recipient. DuPont seemed to have an idea, though, so I passed the bottle on to him, and you'll find him in his office, Ace. Hey, DuPont, Lars said you had something to tell us about the cognac bottle Ace found? Ace, I didn't expect you quite so soon. Is there evidence you're drinking? Oh, this cognac is simply too good to waste, Ace. I thought a little tipple outros wouldn't hurt. Tell me you at least figured out who the bottle was meant for, rather than just getting drunk. Drunk, please, Monsieur Archer. I'm merely tipsy. C'est sot. And I can indeed tell you that despite an extensive government crackdown on corruption, expensive cognac is often used to bribe officials in China. Cheng must have meant this bottle for someone in a position of power. Someone like a government official, maybe. Well, if Mr. Hay was taking bribes from our victim, I bet he was also behind the police trying to stop our investigation. We need to question him now. Boom! Ace called it. Ace called it. Got it, man. Hey, Senior Trooper Ace, what a surprise to see you still here. Hey, would that be because you instructed the police to halt our investigation? Perhaps we should have brought you a bottle of cognac as a bribe, just like Cheng did. What was he offering you payment for? Okay, you got me, Senior Trooper Ace. Maybe I turned a blind eye to his dealings in exchange for a few gifts. But really, Cheng was doing those kids a favor. He gave them shelter and food. All they had to do was do a little work in exchange. Now, please stop bothering me, Senior Trooper Ace. You're raising my blood pressure with your pesky questions. I already have taken to Danshin and practicing Tai Chi every morning to keep it under control. Well, there's no way Senior Trooper Ace would give up on catching a killer. If we discover you killed Cheng, the only Tai Chi you'll be doing is in a prison yard. You'll need to, too. Oh, man, we've got to get to the bottom of this, Ace. We have quite the lineup of suspects. There's the victim's wife, who thought Cheng was putting her luxurious lifestyle at risk. And then there's Sanjay. He hardly seems capable of murder, but I can't stop wondering what the better offer he mentioned was. Could a rival gang have ordered him to kill Cheng as some sort of initiation? And what about Hey Qian? You obviously didn't see anything wrong with taking bribes from the victim. Maybe their dodgy deal went sour. You're right, Ace. If we want to wrap this up, we should head to the scene of the great crime. The scene of the crime, the Great Wall. Scene of the great crime, a wall. Nope. That would be a Pink Floyd reference and not a reference for this. And see, I like this. This is a good way to comment. So you comment, and if they read more, that basically ruins it, but I'm not going to obviously ruin it. Hey Qian. Okay, so I was right. It means dirty money. Okay, cool. It should be Chieco. Okay. Chieco. Alright. Whoa, it's a sweet dog. Bread? That's not bread. This is bread. Bird's nest. Yin Yang. Oh, the camera's not one? I didn't even read it. I just thought the camcorder was definitely one. Box of junk and a yak's head. I see that yak's head. Also, Jonathan pronounced it correctly. That's why I bring him on. That stuff when you picked up is locked, but now I'll crack. I know you'll crack it in seconds, Ace. You want to look through that box of junk? Well, I guess sifting. There's not a moment to lose. Well, we know what's going to happen here. We're going to have a 15-hour one, and we're also going to have a 9-hour one. Well, that's weird. That's got to be like a LME. That's got to be an RBOX. Yep, this has got to be a... Oh, that's not it? Okay. Hey, look at all these video files on the phone you unlocked, Ace. They're all from the Great Wall. Think someone might have gotten our killer on tape, Ace? Oh, there's no time to waste. Let's send the phone to Elliot. I rock? No, you rock. Sanjay be the murder? I don't know, man. Crap, I didn't even see where that thing was. It's a really small clue. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's a tooth. That's right, because we knew someone shipped a tooth. Found a tooth in the box. A junk case? Why'd you pick that up? Angela didn't say our victim was missing a teeth. You're right, sorry, there's no time to speculate. Let's send the tooth to Lars. Interesting. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys in 15 hours when Pacini's 88. Au revoir. Alright. Alright, folks, but you guys idiot, we are back. On Criminal Case, let's arrest this murderer. Hey, tell us your WizKids skills found something on that phone which will help us catch this killer, Elliot. Easier said than done with a keyboard full of sticky keys. The triplets have been running riot in the office. One of them spilled their orange juice all over my laptop. Luckily, I managed to keep the phone you sent me out of their grasp. It was obviously dropped by a tourist visiting the Great Wall. Why anyone felt the need to film several hours of bricks, I don't know. But I sat through all of it for you, Ace. And I found a partial video of someone carrying a plastic bag not far from your crime scene, just moments before the murder. Fortunately, the individual was stuck in a crowd of people trying to leave before closing time, so the owner of the phone didn't get a shot of their face. But I did determine one distinguishing feature from the footage. Your killer was wearing a dragon brooch. So our killer wears a dragon brooch. You'll soon have them pinned down, Ace. Pretty sure it's his wife. Pretty sure if you look at everything. Oh. But Daddy, it's not fair. May, you cannot steal things from the lab. Since we've come at a bad time, Ace? Ace, I'm sorry for the commotion, but I caught May trying to pocket the tooth you sent me. What the heck would you want with a tooth, May? Do you know what the going rate for a tooth, Uncle Jack? The Tooth Fairy pays out almost $3 these days. $3? Wow, talk about inflation. Anyway, what can you tell us about the tooth, bro? Well, the wifey confirmed that your victim had a full set of gnashers, but as the root of the tooth was missing, I couldn't get enough DNA to determine the owner. However, I discovered that your victim's DNA on the surface of the tooth, so the victim must have knocked it out during the struggle with his killer. Which means the tooth comes from our killer. So our killer is missing a tooth. They'll also be missing their freedom once we have them behind bars, Ace. So true. Oh, well, this is it, Ace. You've collected all the evidence you need to arrest Feng Cheng's killer. Grab your handcuffs and let's go. Can I do it with baby Ace? Maybe next case. He's a very hoarse voice. He's been crying a lot. His two front teeth are coming in. So next week you guys might even be able to see his two front teeth. So we'll do that. Okay, so it's definitely probably her. Yep. Not shockingly, actually. She's a little bit of a diva. And plus, it was like a plastic bag that you suffocate. I mean, it's kind of someone who's weak that can't really overpower the other guy. Well, Feng Dijun, Senior Trooper Ace is arresting you for the murder of Feng Cheng. Why would you kill your own husband? Why indeed? Cheng was my sole source of income. Then why did Senior Trooper Ace find part of your Tai Chi fan in the box of cigars used to poison him? You're in China, Senior Trooper Ace. Everybody practices Tai Chi. Come on, Yoon. What about the fact that your dragon brooch was caught on film at the scene of the crime? The dragon is a good symbol in Chinese culture. You can buy these brooches anywhere. Yeah, quit lying. We also found your tooth with Cheng knocked out when he tried to fight you off. Why'd you do it, Yoon? Did you stop bankrolling your shopping trips? Oh, you don't understand anything, Senior Trooper Ace. I did it for the children. When Cheng and I first set up the gang, all I cared about was the money. I told myself that the kids benefited as much as we did, that giving them food and shelter made up for the stealing. I mean, it wasn't so long ago that Cheng and I were children ourselves, doing everything we could to survive. I know how hard it is to grow up on the streets, Senior Trooper Ace. But as years went by, Cheng became increasingly brutal with the kids when they displeased him. When I learned what he'd done to Bai Bai, how he nearly beat him to death, I couldn't take it. I had to protect the children, even if it meant killing my husband. Well, I understand you wanted to protect the kids, but two wrongs never make a right, Yoon. You're under arrest for the murder of Feng Cheng. Feng Dion, you sound accused of murdering your husband, Feng Cheng. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor, but I only did it to protect the children. I tried to talk some sense into Cheng, to convince him the children didn't deserve to be exploited and beaten, but it was useless. Regardless, you were still complicit in luring numerous children into a life of crime, Mrs. Fang. And worse still, you dispensed your own justice by taking a man's life. I've seen too many children exploited by unscrupulous adults during my years as a judge. There's never any excuse for it. And nor is there for murder. The International Court hereby sentences you to 10 years in prison. So be it. 10 years is a small price to pay for knowing that Cheng can't hurt anyone else. It's true. Congratulations on putting Feng Cheng's killer behind bars, Senior Trooper Ace. Seems like children really have it tough around here. What with ruthless gang leaders recruiting them on one hand and Sombra kidnapping them on the other. We know that Sombra's last major operation took place right here in Beijing. It's not hard to see why a big city like this would be a prime target. There's desperate children on every corner. But what we need to figure out now is what Sombra intends to do with these children. It'll be hard work, Ace, but the future of the generation depends on you. You need to keep investigating. Oh, you know it. You know it. This AI, we're going to talk to Sanjay. I think he got offered by Sombra. We're going to find out some more information. I'll see you guys in the next part. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.